So guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the US stock market. We have an article speaking about how the stock market and the Nasdaq have potentially entered a correction period, with the S&P 500 sinking to the lowest point since November as stocks get clobbered on Trump tariff whiplash. And when we have a look at the markets as a whole, this is not actually untrue. The past 5 days, we look at an S&P 500 drop of roughly 4%. Over the past month, nearly 5%. This is the highs of the month is even larger, nearly 7% from the highs of this month. Over the past 6 months, we're still seeing quite a lot of growth, but you now see the decline perhaps since around mid to late February into now. Now, in all fairness, this comes after quite a large period of growth. Zoom out to the past year and you'll see that the S&P is up all year round about 12%. Over the past 5 years, even larger than that. We're looking at a growth of roughly 92.7%, and over the max period you can just see how large this is. So contextually, when we really zoom out, we are not really looking at too large of a drop. Again, you can see in context the drop that we saw in 2020, you can see the drop that we saw in 2008. However, that does not mean that we should not be concerned about what we're seeing at the minute in the US market. It looks like we are in a position where a lot of investors and companies are nervous about the economic climate. We've already spoken about how we're seeing a significant workforce reduction in a lot of sectors, including technology, media, finance, and manufacturing in 2025. AI is taking over and leading to a lot of these jobs being cut. But perhaps there's even an argument, though, for a lot of companies being nervous about the economic climate at the minute. We look at all of these different companies that we're about to scroll down. These all had layoffs in February of 2025. Some really big names, some of the biggest names in the world: Google, eBay, Starbucks, Expedia, Amazon as well, if we have a look further down. So all of these companies you've probably heard of, and all of these have laid off some workers at some point in 2025. It really is an interesting, perhaps worrying trend that we're seeing at the minute. And it's not something that fills a lot of people with confidence. You look at the broader economy, and a lot of people out there are super tight at the minute. They're struggling. They're having trouble paying all of the bills. They're feeling the cost of living increases. And you look at the way that a lot of companies are approaching the market, laying off workers. A lot of investors feel nervous about not only a lot of the tariffs and challenges that we're going to be seeing, but also the broader economic outlook anyway. Again, we're at a point where the stock market in the past year or so, or perhaps even in the past 6 months, has been at record highs. Just look at this. This is since 2022 to now. It's gone up by around 50%. It begs the question, at some point, this trend must have to end, right? And I think a lot of people now, when they see how much everything is up, they see the challenges that we are facing economically, a lot of people are questioning what comes next. And this is making a lot of people nervous, the fact that there is not that much certainty around that question being answered. A lot of people feel a challenge, a lot of people are stressed about the situation, and therefore, I think what we're going to be seeing from a lot of investors is they feel quite uncomfortable with their economic position in the market right now. And again, we've only just opened up today in the markets, currently red, but I wouldn't be too concerned about that. Are we going to see this broad trend continue to essentially decline? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, guys. Super interesting topic, but thank you for watching.